Jose Mourinho then has finally been announced as the new Manchester United manager. Absolutely fantastic news that he's finally signed the contract. It was obviously going to happen at some point in the next few days. It's been on the verge of happening for a few months now. It's been the worst kept secret in football history, but it's great that it's finally been done. It doesn't sink in until it's actually finally happened. I cannot wait for this summer to come around now. We're being linked with a whole host of players, and a lot of players are now a lot more interested in coming to Manchester United than they were when they thought that Louis van Gaal could potentially stay. I was always so confident that he would go, but all the while he was manager, a lot of players had their doubts about whether to stay on, to come to Manchester United or to stay at the club. There's been a lot of players that we've heard that have got unrest and maybe not wanting to stay on, the likes of Michael Carrick, David Hare. But it's a real positive. Jorge Mendes is obviously his agent, which is fantastic. He signed, I think it's 12 players, Mendes players in the past for other clubs, which is fantastic news because Mendes holds he's the agent of some of the most high profile players in world football. So it could be a massive catch for Manchester United, looking to sign some real top stars this summer. I think we do need at least 2 or 3 world class players to come into Manchester United this summer. Hopefully we can get that. I'm sure we're going to spend big. The rumours are that we could be spending possibly up to £200 million, which I'm sure Jose Mourinho will spend that. His track record isn't the best at buying players, but it looks like Mendes and Mourinho are going to get the full say in the transfers for his client and for obviously Mourinho signing the players. So hopefully that's going to be great news for Manchester United, because I'm not sure he had the full backing at Chelsea all the time. When he was manager both times. I'm not sure the likes of Shevchenko, whether he really 100% wanted him as a signing, and I'm not sure about Falcao, maybe Cuadrado. There was a few players I wasn't sure of, but apparently he's going to get the full backing at Manchester United, which is absolutely fantastic. He's an absolute winner, as I've said before, and the football cannot be any worse than it was last season. It was just absolutely atrocious, and I think it's a myth that he does play negative football, certainly in most games. I think he plays a decent style of football. Sometimes when he needs to go away, like he did with Inter Milan when he went to the Nou Camp and got that draw. They were 3-1 up from the first leg, and they were down to 10 men in that second game. They lost 1-0, but he did do a really good, fantastic defensive job in that tie with 10 men against one of the best Barcelona teams to get through. So that was fantastic. 3 consecutive seasons at Real Madrid, his team scored over 100 goals, outscoring Barcelona in 2 of them seasons with a record 120 odd. I think it was 121 goals. I know they've got better players than Manchester United, but if we can sign some attacking players, even with the players we've got, I think we're going to score more goals than we did last season. We can't really score any less. We scored almost the same as Bournemouth and Sunderland, so we can't really score any less goals. Defensively, I think we're still going to improve. We won't concede as many chances as we have this season, because I think we could still concede a lot of chances this season. Players have missed a lot of chances against us, so I think that we will improve there. We won't probably have to play 2 defensive midfielders at home about 80% of the time. We will get some better defensive stability, I think, in the Manchester United team. Sort out the fullbacks, which has been a problem for Manchester United. But he will, with Mendes as the agent, he will attract better players. Them two will work together, I'm sure, to make Manchester United a force again. I'm really excited for it. We've got to get Mendes involved in this club massively, because he holds the key. Mourinho signed, I think, 12 of his players in the past, Mendes' clients. So that is a massive positive if we can get some more on Mendes' players. He holds some really high profile players in world football, so that is an absolute plus. Let me know your thoughts on the situation. What transfers are you happy to see come to Manchester United now? We're being linked with so many players, and I'm sure now, I've got a feeling the Ibrahimovic deal will happen. When he was asked in a press conference, he was asked whether Manchester United made an offer for him, and he didn't rule it out. He didn't say there was an offer. He just said we'll wait and see. So I think it will happen. Hopefully it will happen. He did rule out China about a month or so ago, and there's supposed to be an offer from China. So hopefully he will come to Manchester United. Although I wasn't a big massive fan of him coming before, with Rashford coming through, I think it could be a good move to bring him in to Manchester United to help him out. I was thinking of a younger striker, but with Rashford and Martial playing so well at the moment, I think them two could be the future for Manchester United, and obviously bringing Zlatan Ibrahimovic in to help them through and to guide them through and show them a lot, because he must have learnt a lot over the years. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll talk to you all again soon. See ya.